husband and I just got back from a 10-day vacation in Greece. It was perfect. It was magical. It was all of our dreams and hopes and wishes come true. We were the biggest, beachiest, sunshiny lovers, and we had the best time. But on the flight home, we laid over in London and we got to spend the night. It was just rainy and moody and cold, and we were like, I'm so excited for fall. I've kind of been in and out of saying, okay, it's officially fall because we live in LA. So I feel like it's 86 degrees here still and it's the end of October. So it's hard for us to fully commit to fall. But we were like, you know what? When we get back, it's officially fall. And so we're back now. We're back into the swing of things. And I was like, it's time. And I just want to spend this week doing fun, cozy things with you guys. I am in the biggest mood to bake something. And I also have started making my own simple syrups for my coffee. A few weeks ago, I made pumpkin spice syrup and it was so good. And I just had a layover in North Carolina and I had this maple sea salt latte. It was so good. So today I think I want to make a maple sea salt syrup. And I want to bake. I just want to have a cozy little day. And then later on, I think me and a friend are gonna go find fall in LA if it kills us. You can drive like an hour and a half in California and get to this place called Oak Glen, and they have apple picking, they have hot apple cider, they have apple donuts. I've been dreaming of going, and I think today my friend and I are gonna go. It's gonna be the best little coziest week, and I am so glad you are here to share it with me. I love fall so much. over the moon, so ecstatic because I am saying hello from London. I have been hoping, wishing, and praying that I would be lucky enough for October to get a layover here. If you're new here, I'm a flight attendant, and international at my base in LA is extremely hard to get. I've been flying for 10-ish years now, and there's only like 200 flight attendants underneath me, so it's just a really, really senior base. So everybody wants to fly international, so I only can get it like maybe once a month, and I have to put my whole heart and soul into getting a London trip. But I really wanted to come for October because you guys know I love fall, and this is one of the best places. I think I actually never, maybe have I been here? I don't know if I've been here in true fall, but I do know from the internet and from everybody that London is one of the best places to experience fall, and I'm just so excited to be here. But today I started in the company of witches on my flight over. I am on page 30, and this is actually my book club book pick for October. We're gonna read this really cute book today. We're gonna go try to find some fall foliage. We're gonna go, oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna go get a cappuccino and a pastry and just have a really cute, wholesome little layover here. I just am so excited that I picked this up. It was very last minute. I saw the trip in like our trade board at about 9:30, and I had to leave for the airport at like 12-ish, so just a very quick turnaround. I picked it up and I told my husband, I was like, I shouldn't have done that, and there was no reason why I shouldn't have. You know, it was just like the consequences of my actions, which they're good consequences. I'm going to work, I'm going to London, but I didn't think it fully through that I would have to leave in like 2 hours. I wasn't ready, but all is well. I'm here, I got a really good nap in, and we are gonna go out. Best fall day in London. Okay, so I'm about to go on a trip and I want to read a spooky book. And I asked on Instagram, I put a little poll of what's the scariest book you've ever read. These were the two books that most people said was the scariest. I've had this for a while. It's on Kindle Unlimited as well. But also this one, this is a book I wanted to read for a while, and it has really disturbing, I don't want to say cool because I don't that cool. It has really scary like pictures in it, But this one is about a babysitter and the kid. This one is about sisters and a past killing. Some of the trigger warnings when I looked this up on Goodreads were extremely disturbing, so I'm not really sure about this one. So I feel like I'm picking between these two. My friend in book club, Amanda, said she would read this for homework to let me know if it was scary or not, because I've heard really, really good things about it, but I don't know, it's kind of just giving me really, really scary vibes. It says Get Out meets Parasite, and Get Out disturbed me so much, and I never saw Parasite because I just heard so many disturbing things. So I feel like I might read this one for my spooky book for this video. Hello from Austin. I decided to start with hidden pictures. I had 2 flights yesterday. I did Austin, Philly, and then Philly, Austin. I had like a sit at the airport, and then I started this one on my last flight, and I read so much. I could not put this book down. I am on page 240. This book is horrifying. Basically, so far what I can tell you is that we are following Mallory. Mallory is a recovering addict. She's been clean for 18 months and she's trying to get her life together. She's trying to find a stable job, and her AA sponsor has a job that's lined up for her. So she goes and she interviews. It's in the suburbs of Philly. It's with this wealthy family. The kid is so sweet. His name is Teddy. And while she's interviewing, she kind of sees these drawings that he likes to do, and most of them are harmless. Like, let me show you the first one she ever saw. Like, okay, cute, he's in the garden, the bird bath, him playing outside, riding a bunny. And then the last one, literally what? The mom tells Mallory that this is Teddy's imaginary friend named Anya. So she's like, okay. She leaves the interview, she ends up getting hired, and she starts the job. In their backyard, they have this cottage that they've recently redone. Mallory ends up finding out from the next door neighbor that it used to be a shed, and it sat there for like 40 plus years because there was a murder that happened on the property, and something with the shed had something to do with it. So it was a shed, it wasn't touched, but then the old owners left and the new owners moved in, Teddy's parents, and they turned the shed into a cottage. So Mallory ends up getting to stay out in the cottage. She gets a job, she has a place to stay. I mean, just a dream come true. The story just starts and it keeps getting more and more intense. Teddy's doing weird things. He has quiet time every day in his room, and Mallory like spies on him and he's talking to somebody really weird, and his drawings keep getting more and more absurd. It's like in every PG-13 scary movie where the murder's in the house and you know they should just leave the house, but they don't. That's the vibes that this book is giving me. It's the story's building, the drawings are getting worse. She thinks maybe Teddy's being possessed by Anya. Like, it's just weird. And any normal person would get out of there and find a new job, but because of Mallory's situation and being sober and just a lot of other things, she can't really find a job. So of course she stays, and the story's just going from there. I was reading this in the pitch black dark last night, and sometimes at work when I'm in the galley, I get scared a lot because, flight attendants will come up from the back and I don't see them. I get spooked all the time, even if I'm reading like a fluffy romance. I was reading this literally in the pitch dark because I was reading on my Kindle. There weren't any, reading lights on or anything like that. And I kept like looking over the side to see the aisle to make sure nobody was walking up because I was so scared somebody was gonna walk up and scare the shiz out of me. This one is getting to me. I'm not gonna lie, I am like 60% in. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. The drawings are just, ooh, it's creepy crawly. Last night was my last night sleeping alone, and the book wasn't too intense then, but just reading scary books and sleeping by yourself. I'm in Austin, I'm on a long layover here. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm gonna go to my favorite bookstore. 90 degrees here. I thought I was gonna have like a cute fall day, but when I was packing and I checked the weather, it literally said 90 degrees, and I was like, okay, not it being colder in California. But anyways, we're gonna go have a cute little layover, and then I'm gonna come back and maybe read for a little bit in my room. If you like scary scary babysitter ghost possession. I don't really know where this story's going. You'll really, really like this one. I think that's scary, but not too bad, but hold that very lightly because I still have a decent chunk of the story to go. So Teddy was the one that was doing the drawings, and now Mallory, the babysitter, took a nap and had a really weird dream, and when she woke up, there was drawings on the wall, and her hands were covered in like pencil. What? Oh my god. Ugh. I feel like I like to read thrillers that get you. I call them gotcha thrillers because you feel like you know what's going on the whole time and you have all these theories, and then at the end of the book you get gotted. Those are my favorite kind of thrillers where I think I know everything, I have it all figured out, and then bam, the last person I would have guessed, and then there's another twist and another twist. This book, I don't know if there's gonna be a big twist. The main things I'm trying to figure out in this book is who is drawing these pictures and how are they getting left in places that they shouldn't be. So that's like what I'm like trying to investigate right now. And I think that I kind of feel like I know what's going on. It's just the perfect amount of everything. There's a good story, there's unreliable characters, there's a good plot, there's ghosts, there's scary, and I don't know, my ADHD brain, even though it's scary, the drawings are just adding even more of a scary, spooky layer. What is this, guys? Like, I'm scared. Here I am now in LA, ready to read, ready to go. I have 70 pages left. I have my new favorite poppy flavor, the cherry cola. There's nothing like it, let me just tell you. Over and over again, it's like, okay, you're the babysitter, you're alone, you're scared, the killer's in the house. Not actually, well, maybe, I don't know. But the killer's in the house. Call the cops, get out of there, pack your bags. She just refuses. It's driving me nuts. This book better not disappoint me. My theories I have are a little bit out there, but sometimes with books, you just never know. This book, it is going in the weirdest way possible that I would have thought that it's going. Interesting, okay. I guessed who the bad guy was, but I did not see the book taking this route. This one got me. I will say this one got me. Ooh, I don't like this. You're lying. That's so I got the mood set, I got my lights, I have a pumpkin candle, I have my emotional support dog, and I have my Halloween vibes going, and I have about 30 pages to finish this book. It's literally not as scary as I thought it was gonna be, so we're gonna finish it. We're gonna see what the vibes are. Stop. This is getting crazy. Wait, stop. Wait, I did not see that coming. Oh God. Oh Lord. Stop. Oh no. Oh God. This book is crazy. Every time I make a loud reaction, he literally runs over here. You're such a good boy. Bruh. No, because this book is off its rocker. I would have not ever in a day guessed the direction of this ending. This is crazy. Actually, what the 1 year later. I've officially finished Hidden Pictures. I'm gonna sleep on it and I'll give you a final rating and wrap up tomorrow. I officially finished Hidden Pictures the other night. I have so many thoughts about this book and I don't know. I feel like this is one of the first books that has really stumped me because it got my ass so good, but it was kind of just not what I was expecting. So I feel like I'm a little bit confused because it makes sense, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't know. You probably don't know what I mean. But if you've read this book, the twist was really good. And I feel like the more I think about the way the author did the twist, so good. I feel like this book has gotten spookier the longer I've been away from it. I'm not a big nightmare girl, but I have legitimately had nightmares every single night since reading this book. I feel like it's super scary at the beginning because you know that, okay, how do I say this? You know there's a monster in the closet and you're like freaking out and you're so scared to open the door. Then you finally open the door and you're like, oh, wait, no, it's not a monster. This is like not what I was thinking. So I feel like you're so scared at the beginning, but the more that the story unfolds and you realize what's happening, it gets a little bit less scarier. It was the fact that I thought that there was a monster in the closet the whole time that I can't like get over it. I feel like I was gonna rate this out of 5, not stars, out of 5 spookiness. I feel like I was gonna rate it like a 3.5. It's really not that bad, but I don't know, the more time that passes and the more nightmares I have, I feel like this book is like a, maybe, I don't know, is it a 4? That's like really high. That's almost a 5. Maybe I'll stick with a 3.5, but I will say that it's like a season spook. Like at the beginning, you're really scared and then it like settles down. Then you put it away and it's like still there in the back of your mind. I feel like I'm gonna rate this one a 3.5 on the spookiness level. And I feel like as far as rating goes, like, I don't know. I think the author did such a good job at the way this book went because I never saw it coming. Even the way he made you think you knew what was gonna happen, like he just did such a good job at tricking your mind. So I'm having a really hard time rating this book, but I feel like I'm gonna rate it like a 3.75 or 4. I just flew through this. I could not put it down. Extremely bingeable, but the ending was just like, whoa. I went to go read another spooky book, and because of my nightmares, I can't sleep the whole night through. So I think me and spooky books are done for the season. I don't know if it's in the cards for me, guys. I had so much fun with you this week. Happy Halloween, happy fall. I will see you very soon on another video.